If you don't have at least some sympathy for sports officials, consult your cardiologist immediately. It's not just that refs, umps, and linesmen take heaps of abuse. It's the myths and misconceptions. Fans are rarely so deluded as to suggest that they could match the throwing arm of Peyton Manning, or defend Kobe Bryant, or return Roger Federer's serve. But somehow, every fan with a ticket, or a flat-screen television, is convinced he could call a game as well as the schmo, or worse, wearing the zebra-striped shirt. This ignores the reality that officials are accurate, uncannily so, in their calls. It ignores the reality that, much like the best athletes, they've devoted years of training to their craft, developed a vast range of skills and experiences, and made it through a seemingly endless winnowing process to get to the highest level. It also ignores the reality that most referees aren't lucky sports fans who were handed a whistle. They tend to be driven and smart and successful in their other careers as well. Consider, for instance, Mike Carey. The son of a San Diego doctor, Carey was a college football player of some distinction until his senior year, when he injured his foot in a game. Any ambitions of playing in the NFL were shot, but that was okay. He graduated with a degree in biology from Santa Clara University, and, an incurable tinkerer, founded a company, Ceres Innovation, that manufactures skiing and snowboarding accessories. Carey even owns a number of patents, including Cat Tracks, a device that slips over a ski boot to increase traction. In his first year out of college, though, Carey realized that he had a knack for overseeing football games. Part of it was an ability to make the right call, but he also had a referee's intuition, a sixth sense for the rhythm and timing of a game. Plus, he cut a naturally authoritative figure. Just as a pro football player would, he showed devotion to the craft, working his way up from local Pop Warner games to high school to Division I college games to the NFL, where his older brother Don was already working as a back judge. Carey reached the pinnacle of his officiating career when he was selected as referee for Super Bowl 42, the first African-American referee assigned to work the biggest event on the American sports calendar. Don Carey worked as a back judge for Super Bowl 37. Played on February 3, 2008, Super Bowl 42 was a football game that doubled as a four-quarter passion play. Heavily favored and undefeated on the season, the New England Patriots clung to a 14-10 lead over the New York Giants late in the fourth quarter. A defensive stop, and the Patriots would become the first NFL team since the 1972 Miami Dolphins to go through an entire season undefeated, and the first team to go 19-0. As the Giants executed their final drive, with barely more than a minute remaining, they were consigned to 3rd down and 5 from their own 44-yard line. Eli Manning, the Giants' quarterback, took the snap and scrambled and slalomed in the face of a fierce Patriots pass rush as if inventing a new dance step. He ducked, jived, spun, and barely escaped the clutches of New England's defensive line, displaying the footwork of Arthur Murray and the cool of Arthur Fonzarelli. Finally, in one fluid motion, Manning adjusted, planted a foot, squared himself, and slung the ball to the middle of the field. His target was David Tyree. It was surprising to many that Tyree was even on the field. Usually a special teams player, he had caught only 4 passes all season and dropped about a half dozen balls during the Friday practice before the game. "Forget about it," Manning had said to him consolingly. "You're a gamer." Compounding matters, Tyree was defended by Rodney Harrison, New England's superb All-Pro strong safety.